Hi. So it's day 52 and it's been a long time since I posted a video. Unexpectedly, the last week and a half have been extremely challenging. Probably the hardest since starting this challenge of a sober journey. So unexpectedly last week we lost my aunt, and although she was quite unwell, we lost her sooner than we had thought we would. And so that was really a challenge. And then this week I had to rehome my dog, Esther. And I promised myself I would never be that person. I would never rehome an animal. I would deal with whatever came our way, and I would love that animal until they were no longer here. So this decision wasn't an easy one, but we did have a bite scare, and I have kids, so I had to weigh my options. And I know we made the right decision, but for anybody who's going through sobriety, things can get super dark, and Esther was my light, and she would get me out of bed and we would walk together. And so Esther was a part of my therapy. So it was very, very hard to say goodbye to her Tuesday. I'm very thankful to Sunrise Animal Hospital and Dr. Ryan and in helping us work with Beagle Paws to help Esther find a new home. So with the somewhat sudden passing of my aunt and the rehoming of my dog, it's been hard. It's been extremely hard, and I had a good friend reach out, and he had recommended joining an AA meeting. So I did my first meeting last Saturday in my car as I waited for my son's prescription from his bite. So it was a pretty intense time, and while I do see parts of me in people who share their stories, some parts I don't see, and so I'm exploring what the best option is for me for if AA is the right option. I did also reach out to EAP this week, so I'm reaching out and I'm trying to move forward. Like I said, Esther was a big part of my exercise routine. So today I decided I would try to go for walks during lunch hour at work, which I did years ago. So I think what I might do is actually find an app that tracks my steps and maybe challenge myself to walk. I don't know. I think you can pick different places. Like I had walked from here to central Newfoundland. Maybe I'll try parts of Labrador, or it could be anywhere. Maybe I'll try somewhere very far away and just track my kilometers and my steps, and I guess through that try to travel. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyhow, I guess just wanted to share with you. So it's day 52. I have saved $1,300. Not sure where that's gone. 260 hours and 65,000 calories. So those are my stats from the I Am Sober app, which I'm still using. And I wanted to share with you the challenge that I started last week and it ran into this week. So in honor of Valentine's Day, I had seen this wonderful opportunity to sew therapy and mastectomy pillows. So there's a lot of pillows you can see behind me, and I've got a couple in my hand. So I just saw it on a website, one of the sewing websites that I typically venture on to find ideas, and it's called See Kate Sew. And under or within her website, there's a section called Sew4Good, and so she recommends sewing different items and then donating them. And so this mastectomy and therapy pillows were one of the items that were listed. So I got to work and I created 14 of those to donate, and I'd like to donate them in honor of my aunt who passed, Linda Richards. And so I will put that on a card when I submit my donation. Yeah, so that's what I did this week and part of last week. Next week is going to be a bit explosive, so that challenge is coming up, so please stay tuned for that. All right, so instead of this, how about that? Instead of drinking, how about sewing for good? All right, thanks for checking in, and I will see you next week.